What's up, viewers? I'm Story Knight, and today I am giving you my top 5 list of black sitcoms from the 90s. Alright, so look, the 90s was doing it when it came up like sitcoms. I mean, like I'm saying, the writing, the characters, the soundtracks, the fashion. And man, I'm just saying, there's something about that, I don't know, something about that 90s nostalgia. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
But anyways, so here's my list. My top 5 black sitcoms from the 90s. And look, some of y'all, I don't know, probably won't agree or not even like my list. But I guarantee you'll relate with me on some of them in some kind of way. So number 5 on my list is Moesha. And I feel as though some people don't get this show enough credit. But in my opinion, man, this show is the truth. We saw a young black girl like really trying to figure out life. I thought this show, shed light on some really major issues. Ones that really resonated with young black teens around that time. And it felt real. I mean, she wasn't always likable, and that's why it worked. And one thing I really appreciated about this show was the showcasing of the music that was out and the awareness of black pop culture at that time. You can't say that it didn't inspire a whole generation, because it did. The acting, the story writing, good job. The show aired from 1996 to 2001. Okay, so number 4 on my list is the Wayans brothers. And I already know some folks will say they should be higher, but listen, this show was straight up funny. Marlon and Sean, their chemistry was automatic, just like real life brothers, just wilding out. And let's not forget about Pops, man. John Witherspoon, he brought that old school black dad energy with every bang bang bang. It didn't try to teach you a lesson every episode. It just made you laugh. And sometimes that's all you need. And I really do think that the magic sauce of that show was actually the fact that Marlon and Sean was actual blood brothers in real life. So it automatically, undoubtedly, made them vibe. Number 3, Living Single. And let's be honest, y'all. We all know the show Friends low-key copied the blueprint of this show. They tried to make it the white version, but let's keep it real. The black one was better. And like I'm saying, this show had everything. A tight cast, dope theme song, real grown-up struggles, But they still kept it light and relatable. Khadijah was running a magazine. Max, she was a lawyer. She was in the courtroom. Overton and Sinclair, they gave us that black awkward love before it was a trend. It's one of those shows that gets better every time you rewatch it. Yeah, man, I still feel that Max and Kyle would have made the perfect couple. I don't know. Anyway, on to number 2, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Come on, this one's undeniable. It gave you comedy, fashion, real emotion, and Will Smith at his absolute best. You could be laughing at Carlton 1 minute, then be tripping from what Will did the next, wishing you had it as good as Hillary, or wishing you had parents as cool as Vivian and Phil. Come on now, we all know Uncle Phil was that father figure so many of us needed. And we can't front and act like that mansion didn't have us all low-key wanting to be sent to Bel-Air. And drum roll please for number 1 on my list. Yep, Martin. No hesitation. That show was a movement. Martin was doing characters, running scenes solo, bringing raw energy that nobody else had. With characters like Shanae, Dragonfly Jones, Jerome, iconic. But beyond the jokes, you had this solid, believable black relationship between Martin and Gina. It felt so real. You saw the love, the petty arguments, the growth. And then there was Tommy and Cole. Pam. Come on now. Every side character held their own. Man, that's the one sitcom that you just had to be in front of your TV on Thursdays to watch. You couldn't miss it. So there's my list of my top 5 black sitcoms from the 90s. And now look, I already know folks gonna ask, where's Family Matters? Where's the Jamie Foxx show? Hang out with Mr. Cooper? And I get it. Yeah, we all know they was dope, and I'm not discrediting any of them. But for me, and for my list, these are the ones that stuck and hit harder, got quoted more, etc. And still get watched today. And these are the ones that I personally grew up on, and I'm still watching them on YouTube to this day. So I hope you enjoyed my list. I hope you agreed with some. If you disagree with some, let's talk about it in the comments. I'm always down for some good feedback. And if it's bad, I'm always down for a debate. But let me know what was your favorites. Hey, and if you didn't yet, make sure you subscribe for more content and follow me on all my social medias at Story Knight. If you like this video, please hit that like button and make sure you stay tuned for my next video where I'm dishing out my top 5 favorites and all the other content that I like to post. Thanks for watching.